Everyone, and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley. Here we are, we're actually cultivating field here today. Just getting it ready for sowing. Pretty hard to actually see what we're doing here in the cab, but yeah, so we're just preparing the field for sowing. Am I? Oh, yes I am. Just on track. Now this is the little Coon 3 meter cultivator. I'm going to get rid of this as soon as we can, mainly because, well, it's taking forever to do this by 3 meter chunks. But it is a job that needs to be done, so that's why we are on the job. Make sure I don't miss any pieces. Now the sewing machine, or the seeder I should say, is nearly finished. He's up there, worker H. So he's slowly getting that field done. Once again, it's a 3 meter working with sewing machines, so not the speediest of bits of equipment. In the last episode, we actually harvested this crop. The combine's parked there in the shed in front of us, you can see. And we delivered 1 load of wheat across to Mary's farm. So we've gained a little bit of money. As you can see though, we haven't really made too much. We're not doing terrible, considering we've bought a fertilizer. Or we've leased it, I should say, which we did last episode. Oops, am I in? I am in. Yes, like I was saying, we've profited nearly 3,500 at the moment. It's not bad considering the amount of wages that I've spent. The worker actually cultivated that field over there. I haven't sowed the field in the background. The sowing machine's almost finished on that one. So, oh Jesus, it's going to take forever if I don't get this in a straight line. Sort of concentrate what I'm doing. It's not, yeah. So we're going to try and get a little bit done in this video today. We're going to hopefully cultivate this field. This sort of cultivating we've actually got, which is good. We're nearly done. So what we'll do is might even put the worker back on to finish this after I do this one more rotation, seeing as I'm leaning this way. Go back up and I'll put the worker onto this and we'll go do something a little bit more enjoyable than cultivating. And he can finish this off. And we might go and do another mission while we finish seeding. Actually, I know exactly what we're going to do. Set the worker going. Done. Okay, the seed is done. It's not. It's already on the ground. Don't know how to change the... Oh, it's Y. It clearly says in the options. Alright, so we've got wheat on this big field. We're going to put barley on these other two. This was just cultivated, so... Going a little bit further up. Alright, yeah, so this is going to be barley on this field. Yep, beautiful. I think that's possibly fertilizing as well. Let's have a look here. Cultivated, growing. Oh no, sorry, we're down here, fertilize. Needs plowing, okay. That off. Yes, so it is actually, we need a plow. It's only 10%, it's not massive, but we definitely do need to take care of that. But on the good news, it's fertilizing, so I do need the fertilizer for the first growth stage. Now, I just need to turn off, plant growth is off, withering is on. The reason I've got it off is I don't want the fields to grow part way. I want them to grow together, which is more realistic, because that's what they do. You don't go and see one crop half grown and them starting to harvest it. So okay, we're just driven around. I found this mission here. So it's just fertilizing. It's not going to take long. So I think they've allowed 6 minutes. So let's get into it. We're going to be using the Lintrack 90 along with the V8000. Okay, so we're putting slurry on it. Beautiful. Okay, right off the bat, I don't like the sound of this tractor at all. It's okay, it's not my tractor. Beautiful. Oh, I'm missing that strip on the edge. That's right, we'll come back and grab it if we need it. Oops. Okay, I don't like this tractor at all. Why? Oh. For that, is that enough? Ooh, a little bit more. I thought it was a little bit wider. This slurry spreader, it's not even close to as wide as I thought it was. It is only a little field, so if it was any bigger, I mean, oh, it's almost cut myself short again. We're massacring this job, but it's alright. Pay the bills. Not even going to turn it off. It's this slurry. Is that for an attitude? Oh, that's not really wide, is it? Yeah, basically the reason we're doing these missions, it's going to give us a kickstart for our capital. Sort of maybe help our expansion. On top of that, this is going to be this is actually a field that's very close to our main farm, field 19. It'll be a field that we buy soon. Straight off the bat, it's a nice little field. I'd probably plant this with grass personally. A nice flat, big piece of land, grass for the animals. We do actually need quite a bit of grass. And if I was more accurate with my fertilizing, I would have had this perfect, but I've got to do 2 more strips, I think. A little bit that I missed. on the left and a little bit on the right. I'm hoping that covers it. Almost finished the completion. You can see it on the top right. We're nearly done anyway. This might be enough to put us over. Yeah, so it's just a nice little bit of capital. Bring in while the workers finish off the tedious jobs of cultivating and sowing with the small equipment. Once we get that up and running and get the bigger harvests going. There we go, time bonus, beautiful. So we got, what's it like, 4,600, beautiful. There's another little field just over the side. We might just go and have a quick look at that. I don't believe, no, we've done that field. I don't think there was any missions for this one. I'll just park the pickup on the road. Oh, yes there is. A bit of harvesting, let's do that. Just better move the pickup out of the way, not to annoy the neighbours. So just park here on the side road. And we will get into it. Let's give me 18.5 minutes, beautiful. 83 to buy this land. Obviously done a job for Farmer Harris not long ago. I assume that's like how much he likes me. Sort of like a friendship meter of some sort. But yeah, so get 8,000 for this, and yeah, let's get into that. Using the Massey Ferguson, I parked up in a very awkward spot, but I can. Well, I haven't used this combine, obviously being a new one. Beautiful. Actually, I don't even know if don't take the pickup out. I'm not really sure if I've ever used a Massey Ferguson combine, even in 2015. So yeah. I don't understand what happens there with the pixels. You can see like we're sort of missing. You can't really see it there, can you? I don't know. It's like it's almost off center, like where it triggers it. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I know what I mean. Let's come on though. See it pouring into the back there. Almost need some tunes while we're doing this. I think we'll just do a headland first. So I like doing the fields. So I like the workers doing it too, so they're not going off the field for too much. But we definitely need some tunes. I'm gonna get some music going, I think, for when we get. Ooh. What if it's gonna distract us like that? We're not. Whoa, still missing it. Wasted so much time just going back for this little piece. I should have left it. I don't think we'll really need it and it won't matter, but trying to do a good job for old mate. Paying us, so you're doing a job for someone, especially when there's cash involved. You should always do it up to par. Interestingly, you can see the combines filling up. I don't really know. I don't know if I assume we have enough grain or wheat. Sorry, to harvest. I think it's wheat. No, it's soybean. I believe we have enough soybean to fill the combine. Be interesting to see what happens. Whether someone turns up with the chaser bin to empty it or not, or whether it's sort of like fertilizer where it just the number doesn't change. Like once it gets full, it doesn't go up anymore. Welcome back. Yeah, so we're nearly done on this field. As you can see, I think we started with what do we start with? I think we have like 18 minutes to do this job. As you can see, we're nearly done in half the time. I'm pretty sure one more run will actually complete the mission. I'm actually just going to go all the way back like this. Oh, we're not even going to get a full strip here. Interestingly enough, the combine did not fill, which I was absolutely blown away. The fact of how I hope it's just because it's a farmer's crop and not ours, but if that's a return on soybeans. We'll check the prices in a minute, but that's a big field. Oh, yeah, we got 15,000 for that. My God, doing these missions is okay. That's how we're going to start out, get the capital going anyway. Yeah. So let's just check the price on soybeans here. Okay, they're up yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose. As far as prices, it's a little hard to tell whether they're worth planting or not. We do need soybeans, either soybeans, sunflower, or I think it's canola for the pigs. Which we'll just shoot over and have a quick. Where's the animals page? Yes, so for pigs, which I'm actually very interested in getting into, I believe all the animals breed, is my understanding, which I thought was a very good feature because, well, it's a bit more realistic. As far as pigs, all you do is obviously you buy them from the animal exchange, bring them back, get their production up, same as you would cows and sheep in FS17, and they start breeding, and you take them down, you sell them. So I don't believe you don't actually fatten them in the truest extent, is my understanding. All they do is produce manure and obviously slurry and breed. That's all they do. So, looking at the way the page is set out, I would still say sheep are by far the cheapest to obviously to purchase and to maintain. Pigs being the second, and cows ultimately being the best as far as money goes. More work, but well, actually, looking at the way the pigs' ration is, I'd say the pigs are almost more work. So, very interesting. Nice to see corn actually being needed, 50% of their base food. So, yeah, very interesting. We may I might go and do another mission actually. I'll find another mission. What's over here at Field 26? Not really interested in doing fertilizing at the moment, but we'll do whatever we have to. Fertilizing, yeah. We go to this one here. 20 is a big field, but it is ready to harvest. 13, 9. What's in crop number 9? Sunflowers. I'll go up north and just see what they're doing up there. Interesting to see sunflowers, obviously being one of the new crops, along with soybeans. Just do a bit of an illegal turn here. All over the road. Yeah. Can we actually see the... I know the actually, we might just drive in the main farm. Yep, so the cultivating's finished. We'll just... Oops, trains. Cultivator, the seeder, nearly done. Okay. Just put the... Oops, there we are. I need the vehicle switching mod back. Definitely need it. I'm just going to put this away in the shed. I may give the crop destruction mod a go. Add a little bit more realism to it. Because let's face it, when you drive over a crop, it kills it. There's a reason they don't like. And where am I going to put this? It's over in this shed over here. just leave the tractor parked there for the time being. So he's got one more run, I believe. So we'll just drive up while we're waiting. Oops. We're going up to 13, so it's around this sweeping bend and then a left. To our main farmyard, out onto the road. Definitely need to get the steering wheel. This would make it, as you can see, I'm still steering with a keyboard. I've been talking about it for months, getting the steering wheel set, but it would make it a lot easier, a lot smoother. So yeah, I might buy that after I finish on here today. Go for a bit of a browse. Oh, another harvesting mission. 11,500. 26 minutes. How big's the farm? The field? I suppose it's a little wide, isn't it? Oh, we'll give that a go. I believe that's actually the same Massey Ferguson, or the same model. We're obviously not the same one, unless it's a turner. It's a decent sized field, but yeah. I think if he was parking his header here ready to work, you would connect, his combine, you would connect the header to it and you would unfold it ready to rock and roll, but yeah, so I have to have a word to this fella. It's really not making it easy for us, but we're giving him a hand. Admittedly, he's paying us. So there you go, but yes, we need to get the fields planted. I really should have waited until the sowing machine was finished before I did this. Because it's going to take longer to get that other field going. Very eager to see, to do the fertilising, do the extra, we're going to miss a bit if we aren't careful. Do the extra 2 stages of fertilising, get into the next harvest. Need to start getting some bales going. So, whoops. Yep, there we go. What we'll do is definitely get some straw going from some straw bales underway. Oh, I don't like the view of the Massey Ferguson. It's yeah. After the next harvest, we'll get some straw bales organised. We'll probably, depending on how we go for cash, we'll do a couple of missions. If we can get enough, we'll buy a baler and a trailer. If not, we'll just lease them. Same as what we did with the fertiliser. The synthetic fertiliser. And once we get some straw, buy the mowing kit, I believe our tractors can handle 2 mowers, and we'll start on some grass as well. A little bit to do there. That way we can get some animals going. We don't have any corn, so one thing we can do, I'll have a look after this mission. You can actually buy the pig feed, which is, I believe, is that pure ration, so you don't actually have to grow all of it yourself, which is a nice touch. You do need obviously a trailer, which we will have for the bales, and you need a front loader or a fork of some sort to load them up. So we will probably buy a telehandler, or actually we'll lease a telehandler. It's very expensive. I had a quick look before. Yeah, I think we'll go with the telehandler over the front loader. Better option. Not a huge fan of the front loaders. I like on the tractors. I like using telehandlers, and I've modified my gamepad. I've actually got it working, sort of, where I can utilize it for mainly for when I'm using it the loading equipment. To make it a little bit smoother, a little bit quicker, rather than just using the left click and the right click of the mouse and dragging. I've never liked that feature, even in FS17. So finally got that organised. So, That's a big field there on the right. Very big field. Yeah. Bet you he wants some fertilising done. So we're nearly done. Hasn't taken a huge amount of time. I think I've been on this for maybe 10 minutes. Um, so it's, yeah, gonna have a nice time bonus anyway. It's almost, this head is almost the perfect size for this field too. Got this combo of combine and header anyway. And once again, a massive field, but as you can see, there is hardly anything going into the combine itself. So I assume that's just part of the mission setup that they don't fill. Yeah, I don't know. Wait until we get in something a bit bigger with a big one, maybe harvester field that size. It'd be very awkward if we didn't fill the combine doing that, but particularly if it's a smaller combine like this Massey Ferguson we're in. We'll wait and see. Might even harvest those, depending on how much cash we get from this. Might even do those sunflowers. Might be it's corn. Sorry, it's not, what am I talking about? Sunflower. It's corn. And this should just about do it. You see that line's almost finished. There we are. Maybe. Almost. There we are. Ooh, 10k bonus. Interesting. I wonder if they give you an... Oh, okay. Straight back onto it. Fertilizing. Do we want to help him out again? Yeah, why not? Old mate's... Oh, is that a Massey Ferguson? I believe it is. Okay, so we need 3 runs with this sized. It's a slurry. It is slurry, yes. Speaking of slurry, that is actually my target for our farm, by the way. We're going to be going 100% natural, so we do need enough pigs and cows to produce enough manure and slurry so we can fertilize our fields. That is the ultimate goal. We'll see how attainable it is. I don't think you can actually buy slurry. Maybe. I might try that out. Buying, say, buy a slurry tanker. See if, like, if we put a worker in there, whether it'll just buy slurry as it goes. Maybe. Be interesting. The only downside to help an old mate out, like he's paying us well. But if this was our field, we would be making a lot more coin off it. But once again, it's not our field, so positives and negatives. Once again, it's his slurry. I'm not turning it off. Yeah, there's no point cutting it too fine. We're definitely gonna have to come back. So, gonna be about 50% done very shortly. So we won't quite get all the way down for the final run. But once again, I think we had like an 8 minute 20 time limit. We're gonna do it in about 4, maybe with 4 minutes left. So get a nice bonus. And once again, I forgot to set the worker going. I assume he's finished well, he would have to have finished sowing that field by now. That light is in a very bad spot. Let's try and line it up with a bonnet there. You see that white tip on the bonnet. Try and keep it in line with the run so that don't miss any spots. One more strip to do. Yeah, it's a bit tight, that turning circle. But not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but you can actually fertilise grass now. Obviously not now because it's fully grown, but once you mow it, you can actually fertilise it, which is a pretty realistic feature because let's face it, you can fertilise grass. So it'll be interesting once we set our little field up, how much we get off. I might try and do some testing, maybe at some stage with percentage we get for fertilising. I assume grass has really only got one growth state, but I was trying to think back what it was like in FS. Jesus, I was a little bit. I was looking at the line here. I wasn't. Excuse me, I wasn't going in a very straight line there. We're not even going to get to finish the field. We're nearly done. So, but yeah. So can't remember how much cash we had actually when we started, but old mate's given us a fair bit. So there we go. There we go. We got 6,000, just over 6. Yeah, just over 6,700 for. I wonder what. Nah, no more jobs. Okay. I'll just tab back to, there it is, this field here. So we've got corn, we've got barley, sorry, we've got wheat, barley. Maybe we should do corn. I don't have a corn header. Actually for our combine, right here we've got the 660 axle flow. Yep, we can get a corn header. It's a 3-meter header. Wow. Okay. We're gonna get some pigs going. We need corn. Only a little field, so that'll give us plenty of corn for future. We're gonna have straw. We're gonna have barley. We don't need straw off that field. But gonna have any soybeans? I think you. Yeah, we'll make it corn. Got a little bit of canola in there in the silos already, don't we? Got a little bit of everything. And where are we? West storage. We don't have a lot of corn, but we've got soybeans. We've got canola. We've got sunflower. So we do have the proteins. But we don't have a lot of corn. Which, when we get our pigs, which I'm very excited to get, probably going to go for the pigs first. No, we've got no root crops. Only 5% requirement, so that's going to be very expensive to get that up and going, but we'll get the corn going because we do need it. We actually can't, I don't know if we can actually do corn with this. That's canola, soybeans, sunflower grass, okay. Just do barley again. We've got a big field of wheat, so we'll do 2 fields of barley, and it's going to be one of the upgrades that we go for. It's going to be to get the corn going, I think. And yeah, but the way we're going with emissions, we've already got 68,000. So yeah, so we'll just, I guess that's parked up. I'm tempted to, I might harvest this. It's a corn. I don't know whether it's going to be in a forage wagon or in a combine. Just have a quick look. Well, it's if he even wants it. Just park this out the way. Learn from my past mistakes, not getting in the way. He does want it done. That's the big corn header. It's not going to take long. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Farmer Allen again. Oops. Oh no, it's only one. So I believe you meant to try and get like in between the runs. I don't know how. It was a lot easier in FS17. Doesn't look like they're really lined up, does it? Pawn doesn't really do it. It'd take longer if I line it up like that, so we'll just go like this for now. Interestingly enough, I don't know if anyone noticed, but the actual corn product itself is black, which I know it's not. It's actually yellow in the trailers, so it's interesting texture there. I don't know if that's a bit of a bug or an oversight for this mission, but yeah. That is definitely the shortcut way. I should have done like straight across, like from that corner across, and then left this triangle, or done this triangle first, and then it would have a nice even square. I might do that on the next rotation. Oops. Some bits. I don't want to miss too much because I don't really want to have to come back looking for extra bits to do to make the time limit. Yeah, so we're nearly done on this field. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought it would. We've probably got another, yeah, might have another up back run. I've missed a few little stalks here and there, as you can see around the place, but it's not too bad. I did end up sort of taking care of that triangle part of the field. Wishing I didn't, because I reckon I lost time doing it. So we'll know that for next time. Definitely takes longer doing it that way. You may also notice I have switched to going in a clockwise motion. Reason being, if there was a vehicle emptying me, I could quite simply open the pipe up without driving on the crop. So I just need to get into that habit. Naturally, I actually do like going anti-clockwise, but yeah, just how it has to be, really. So we're nearly done. Probably another run up, and that should knock it over. Oops, missing bits and pieces here everywhere. Interestingly enough, once again, we did not fill the combine, so definitely have to confirm that. I would say it's just part of the mission setup. Now we're going to have about 20 minutes left on the clock, so I'm expecting a rather big pay, or time bonus. I can't actually remember how much he was offering as it was. Good old Farmer Allen, old mate down the road. So here we are. Should be done now. Well, now's good. Yep, there we are. There we are. So we got 20,000 was the pay for the jobs, and nearly 18,000 was the time bonus. So, whew, bad. First day we've only sold one. We've actually sold one tipper load of very small tipper, that is, of wheat, and we're sitting at 104 grand. Ooh, don't drive on his fresh. Actually, out of curiosity, I'm not going to do another mission. I just want to see. Oh, there we are. A bit of slurry. Yep, maybe later. Definitely another time. We're going to take a break from doing missions. Just going to cruise on back down to the farm. Ooh, lost control. They're coming onto the road. That's very realistic, actually. Okay. I do believe that was my turn that I missed back there. Yep. Ooh, it was close. Almost sideswiped him on the wrong side of the road. Sort of looking at the field, I was seeing if there was a road there, but we'll go all the way around. Pretty sure the worker would have to have finished seeding that field by now. We'll just park. Whoops. Very indirect with the keyboard steering. Train. There we are. Yep, so he's finished. So we'll just mind the grass. And I'll put this over by the cultivator, I think. Okay, so we're all set now. I think we're all seated. I wanted that one there. Yep, so we're all growing, and I believe it should have the first level of fertilizer on it. So we need to go through the first growth stage, which we'll do in the next episode, and we will then start fertilizing. We're also going to, in the next episode, we should also be harvesting our crops again. Probably be doing some baling. I don't know if we'll get around to the animals yet for tomorrow tomorrow's episode, but we will see how we go. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a comment. Please subscribe, and make sure to watch the next video. See you later.